Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile, ArchNemesis League, Siege of the Atlas 3.17. In this episode, I'm going over my 3.17 League starter, and I'm happy to announce we're going to be League starting Carrion Golem. I'm going to be focused the whole time beating the game with Carrion Golem. We're big dicking it, full investment all the way. Carrion Golem, I'm going to take it from the beginning to the end. We're going to scale this build up, and I already have tons of stuff to show you guys. I have 3 builds, but yeah, we're going to be doing a Carrion Golem zombie skeleton league starter. So you start skeletons, then you 5-link zombie, and then you switch into Carrion Golem with the jewels. Let me show you guys the 3 POBs, and let's get into 3.17. Let's go! So here I have the league starter with all the leveling, all the, like, when you get the gems and the passive tree and all the progress. Then I also have the an end game build idea for Carrion Golems that you can look at. It's really solid, and I used it in the Atlas Invasion. We can improve upon it even more with the new stuff, especially the new end game craftable stuff, the implicits, the uninfluenced gear, all that stuff. Like, those might be build defining, really cool. And then the final build is budget Carrion Golem for transitioning into after you have your league starter with zombies and skeletons. I'm going to quickly go over the league starter now, not like I used to, because it is similar to my league starter that I always do, but keep refining it, keep improving it, keep making it better. So zombie, level 1, Purifying Flame. At level 4, Holy Flame Totem, Steel Skin, Summon Raging Spirit with Summon Phantasm, and then Raise Zombie, Summon Phantasm, and then Frostblink at level 4. Level 8, you get added cold damage and added lightning damage. Then level 10, you're going to drop SRS and Frostblink for Flame Dash and Val Skeleton. So Val Skelly, added cold, Phantasm. 12, Flesh Offering. 16, Desecrate. Skitterbots with Unbound Ailments from Act 1. Level 18, Skelly. You could do this sooner. It's whenever you get your 4-link, you add minion damage. Zombie, you add melee fizz. So then it's zombie, added lightning, minion damage, melee fizz. Purity of Elements at 24. I like Purity of Elements early. It helps us res cap without needing gear. Also, it gives us elemental ailment immunity, so the shock and the freeze is really nice. And then we are able to have different mods on our flasks. We can have any mods because we don't need to have those on our flasks. And then we also gain the benefit of then my gear can be more armor based and not have to worry about the reses or the life. I can get more life on my gear too. Purity of Elements is such an amazing aura early. Like, this is being Elementalist. Raise Spectre with minion life. 34, Carrion Golem. 38, we have a 5-link zombie. So it shows you can run multi-strike, brutality. These you get at 38. And then it's a 5-link. And if it was a 4-link, you drop Ruthless. And for the 6-link, it gets melee fizz. So this is the order that I like it in. Multi-strike is the best because you repeat the slams. Brutality is second best because it's the most amount of damage. Then minion damage is similar, but it has less minion life. And then we have the other two. Less good, but still good. Stuns are nice. And then the Val Skelly, keep it as a 4-link. So it was just Val Skelly, added cold, added... Wait a minute. This was supposed to be... Oh yeah, I was testing if I liked it better... And I liked added cold better, so this is supposed to be minion damage. I had one mistake in my entire POB. God damn it, dude. It's fine though. Yeah, I was seeing which one I liked, and I actually like added cold more. So I'm gonna keep added cold in my early skellies like I showed here, which I actually messed up twice. Wow, that's amazing. I'm glad I checked. I apparently deleted the wrong one and added the yep. Okay, cool. And then at full links. So, level, I'll show you the tree to match it. So you have the beginning, level 11, 12 points. You have 20 points, level 20, sorry, 24 points. We're going to be getting the early leech and the early minion accuracy. So you go for the minion damage first, like how we have this. You go Enduring Bond with minion accuracy. Then you go over here for Indom Army and the leech. Minions are going to be surviving a lot more. Then when you have all the elemental res, they're good. They don't die anymore. And you don't need Spirit Offering because by this time you already have the res yet. And then max elemental res, so they go to 83. Then we get life on this one. Our Ascendancy. Whoops. Come down. Grave Pact with increased offering, and this one with overwhelm physical damage reduction. We get the dex, early dex. We can get the fearsome force, and now we're going straight for mana reserve, and we also get unnatural strength ascendancy. Boom, all of the mana reserve by like just before Katava. So you'll notice that right here, all I'm missing of the mana reserve, because I have this, and I have the vitality, I'm missing 2 points. I need the armor, combat stamina, and armor mastery for determination mana reservation. When you do this next, then you can have this stuff here. So it's drop skitterbots at Katava for determination. So your auras will then be determination, purity of elements, defiance banner, vitality. You don't run skitterbots anymore. And this will give you big armor, elemental ailment immunity, and decent regen. So this is really strong compared to the little bit of damage you can get from skitterbots. It's worth it early. And we will try to get skitterbots back in the build later with running more mana reserve through small clusters and potentially anointing, charisma, etc. Okay, so then Zombie Link is the 6th link. Vitality, Flesh Offering, Flame Dash, Determination, Purity of Elements, Defiance Banner, Val Skelly 4-link, the Phase Run Val Molten Shell 4-link for ridiculous duration. I still want to run this, I like it a lot. And then we have, this should probably be on, and then we have Spectre, Feeding Frenzy, Carrion Golem, Mim. If these struggle to survive at all, you could run Minion Life instead of Mim, Desecrate, and then Vulnerability in the rings. We're running 2 unset rings. And then the gear is just Deafening Essence of Fears on the wands, and it's just life and reses to show res cap. And honestly, some of this gear doesn't even have crafted mods. It doesn't even have like more than 2 mods. It's pretty bad in a lot of cases. And we're res cap, chaos not capped, but it's decent. 14,000 armor, no flash, and 3,500 life. And we're only we're 67 in this POB. When we keep going up, let me continue. You get all this, and then you go to the match our thing, get the other ascendancy. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Then we get the 90. So at level 90 with all of this, all the extra life we could get, we could be 5,400 life, which is really decent. And then we're talking like 800k DPS with the zombies. And this is without like Pride and without Dread Banner and without like small range auras, so it's really consistent DPS. I like it a lot, and I'm very happy with the League Starter. This is just the League Starter, similar to the Atlas Invasion and the Delirium event, and so if people played those, they'll know that this is basically our best League Starter we've ever played, and the only difference is, really, I switched SRS to Skeletons, because I want to run Skeletons, because Val Skelly for bossing. Carrion Golem bossing sounds really good too. Now, let's get into my next build. Alright, the League Start part of the video is done now. I want to prepare you guys for where we're taking it now. So, the beginning, you have your Skelly 4-link, you go into your 5-link zombies, your 6-link zombies, your AFKing Blight with just zombies. It's fucking hilarious. T1 Blight with just that, trust me, you're gonna be laughing. You're like, Ethan, this was a great start to the season because we picked Blight on our Atlas passives and we went Blight and our tree's good at this. Nice. So what's this? Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna switch to some gameplay. This is the Atlas Invasion Awakener 9 with this POB. This is a 95 Necro where we don't even have 2 weapons. This is a shield, Saffles, with Glorious Vanny Zabakawa. We can tank Awakener 9 hits, and it was really gross. And so I want to show you guys this. 79 res, 84 chaos, and we were pretty tanky, 4,700 life, while still rocking. Get ready for this. It's like 3 million damage, and it's not that bad. And so enjoy this Awakener 9, and then we'll go through this POB and talk about it and how some of this stuff doesn't exist in the next. And then I have a budget build to show you as well. All right, laser beam. Boom. Keep track. That's him. Looking good. Okay. If you don't take your eye off of him, he actually shows you where he's teleporting. That's him right there. That's him right there. I think that's the secret. You need to keep your eye on him. Awaken added. So yeah, it's a decent Awakener 9 kill speed for how little damage the build does, to be honest. It's only, like I said, 3 million. So this build, we went for like an Elder Helm, Bone Helm, went minion life, you know, the simple normal stuff. We have the +2 chest plate, but some things I need to point out is this amulet, well, you can't get an influenced +2 amulet anymore. It's going to be uninfluenced, and we don't even know how hard it is, so there's a lot of... We can't make an endgame build yet, chat, viewers, everyone watching. We can't actually prepare the end thing. We can't know what's best because we don't even know what the new stuff is in a lot of the cases. They haven't shown us. We only have like the Atlas passive tree and the stuff that they've shown, like the leak of the +2 max res body armor implicit and stuff like that. So we can't actually prepare, and like I said, this is also changed too. We won't have the +2 Ami with influence of an Awakener orb, so that's different. But a lot of it can carry over. We can make a better jewel than this. We only had a Vicious Bite large cluster. We could obviously have actual mods, a real large cluster. This is one of the things to mention. This build's sick from the beginning to this. I've got a small cluster with uncompromising, and running this allows you to run all of this: vitality, purity of elements, determination, skitterbots, unbound ailments, generosity, and warbanner. You could also run defiance banner instead of warbanner for more tankiness, but I went warbanner in this event because I wanted more damage, because it was Atlas invasion and the shit was really tanky. It was insane. And I Awakener 9'd it. And then this build, we also were able to get the Awaken Gems in the Atlas Invasion. It was pretty sick, and we had the 2123 of our proper... Oh, it was the wrong one. Never mind. We got buff effect. I thought I actually had the right one, too. I did not. But this build was really sick, and Carrion Golem still alive. It's really good at bossing, really good single target, and I think it's going to be really good for the next season. Also, we had gone Zabakwa, so the 84 Chaos, and we used it with Saffel's Frame, which gives us 4 all max res, and so these together made us really tanky, and we got some Spell Block, which we found that our build doesn't have Spell Suppression, and we used to use this for Spell Mitigation, and that is our biggest weakness, and we could still be tankier, obviously. It's not hardcore viable, but it's pretty good. Pretty good for softcore. There's one last thing, something we figured out. You really want to anoint Golem Commander because they move this one point farther than it used to be, and so it's 5 points to get to. It's really bad. It's really expensive, and it's better to anoint if you can. And then we get the extra Golem, and we don't really need the buff effect either because we only have 1 Golem, and it's a Carrion Golem, and Carrion Golem is the carry, so you want... The buff doesn't affect the Carrion Golem. Yeah. This was really cool, though. It was a nice min-max. We used to anoint Charisma, which now with this is better mana efficiency, mana reserve efficiency than doing Charisma and using your anoint that you could do Golem Commander. You can't get a +1 Golem in small clusters. Now, I'll show you guys my budget build. This is really sick, though, and I definitely could make this again and improve upon it in this new shit with the new stuff and continue scaling this, because clearly we only have cooldown. Alright, so you started my League Starter, and you want to get into Carrion Golems, and you want to know how to switch and when to transfer and what you need. So I have made myself a budget build. It's been a while. How you doing, Necro? Alright, here we have level 89... Necro for Carrion Golem. So this is my pathing. This is what I planned for the beginning. So we're rocking like no Catalyst, no Anoint, no Enchant, trying not to be Influence gear, like trying to be as minimalistic as possible. And then what we did is Golem Jewels, the cooldown points, an Elder Helmet with minion life 16, and so this shouldn't be that hard. It's like the lowest level of Elder Helm possible. Hopefully this isn't that bad, and then it's easy to craft. It's just crafted with pristine fossils or life plus reroll and harvest. I did this for a few of the items, showing like how you craft them. It was the jewel as well. I showed taunt, blind, ghastly jewel is pretty hard, but if you use attack, crafts, and harvest, or technically serrated fossils and delve, that's how you would get it more often. It's my recommendation there. And then yeah, so 2 cold iron points. And I also showed technically you can do 2 clay shapers, but I decided to recommend an animate guardian in this budget build because of the ability to run a curse on the glove, vulnerability, curse on hit, glove corruption. I love being able to automate the vulnerability and not have to cast it, especially when we were trying to phase run around and not cast stuff. So having to cast stuff ruins our phase run, and we don't like that. You technically don't really need the phase run for bossing, so it's fine. And you can cast it, but it's better to not have to cast it. Automated vulnerability, you could get any cheap items early, like Victorio's Flight for move speed. Maybe we do the +1 curse boot wind scream so we can run a curse glove, and then we could run an extra mark. Because they made marks permanent, you could run assassin's mark or you could run poacher's mark, depending. Both are pretty good, depending on what you're trying to do. And but I wanted to keep the animate guardian in the build. I wanted to fit an animate guardian. I even was able to get minion life on him, so he should be the tankiest thing, because we have zombies without minion life, for example. It's minion life 16 and it's a zombie, so zombie should be the squishiest, and the AG should be good. If you want an AG recommendation, you should go check out my AG guide from 3.16 for detailed information on how to get its resistances and keep it alive and all that. It's a lot to put into this video. Again, it's a whole video on its own. Animate guardian, sick. And then yeah, so 2 cold iron points. I also showed 2 clay shapers and how you can have 6 carrion golems that are doing 146, so it's about 900,000. And this is 2 cold iron points, which is 4 at 250k per, so it's a 1 million. So you could lose 100,000 DPS off of 1 million, so 10%, to gain 2 extra golems, so you have better clear because it's more like coverage. But and it technically has minion life 30, but then your AG has less levels and your AG can die, and the cold iron points are more damage. But clay shapers might be really cheap early and might be viable, and if you don't run the animate guardian, then this is a pretty good solid early option for the golems. Yes. This is probably what I'm going to be doing. Then yeah, getting your reses, get endurance charges if you can, minimum endurance charges on the ring and amulet. You could get chaos and res crafts. The chestplate, I went for a 2 blue, 4 red corrupted chestplate, just to show you that this is probably what's going to happen. You're going to go for a corrupted 6 link. Could maybe find a normal one for like 20c early, but it's usually rough, so just get a corrupted one, easy clap. You can get some extra res and armor and life on it, and you could even, if you get the wrong colors, so if it's a strength base, it's most likely gonna roll red, and you can re-roll the colors in the crafting bench with 4 Val Orbs and 4 Chrome. You could try a 1 blue socket, for example, on an astral plate, and then your chances of 1 blue 5 red is pretty high, or 2 blue 4 red is pretty high, or even 1 blue 1 green 4 red is pretty high. Yep, that's what I would do if I can't find any 2 blue 4 red. And then otherwise, the build's pretty simple and solid, and the fact that it's already showing solid DPS in the beginning of just swapping, I can highly recommend this. Carrion Golem is going to be really good for this season, if not one of the best builds for bossing. And I really look forward to, once again, scaling Carrion Golems to multiple mirror build. Hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy this season. Hope this is exactly what you were looking forward to. Hope this is what you expected. Sorry for the people who wanted stone golems and absolution, and basically my just a quick final opinion is absolution is good, but it has the chance to spawn on bosses, where I'd rather just spawn skeletons guaranteed, or have zombies, or have my permanent minions. I always scale into permanent minions, zombies, golems, etc., maybe specters, but not, I don't want to stay on skellies or Absolution. Then the second thing is, why not Stone? Stone Elementalist looked really good, but I don't want to be Elementalist because they killed it, and then this, because I know what the old Elementalist used to be, and I'm basically boycotting Elementalist. And then the second thing, we can get +1 in a Necro with the new jewels, and Stone Golem is better AoE, better clear, where Carrion Golem is better single target, because Carrion Golem focuses on single target, where Stone Golem's all about the slams and the double damage on the slam AoE. So this isn't the season for Stone, but this is the season for Carrion Golem, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. I can't wait to start this season. Those Atlas passives look sick, and dude, we're gonna AFK some Blight with easy zombies, Carrion Golem, skeletons. Let's fucking go, dude. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys liked this video, this was what you wanted, hey, hit that like button. Let's try to get 60 likes on this video in one day. You guys have been killing it on all of the past ones of when I asked for 60 likes in a day. Absolutely killing it. I think we got like 100 in a day, or 120 in a day. So yeah, fucking let's kill it again. 60 likes a day, let's go. And I'll be replying to most of the comments of anyone who wants to suggest anything, or say anything, or say what they're starting, or what they're thinking about the new league start. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and because we have tons of updates and tons of new guides coming for the new season. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.